alive. Alive. Where did I put that water? I know I brought it somewhere. I'll be right back. Yeah, Potato changed the badges a smidge because I knew that we were gonna need a new one soon, so I made her in charge of badges and emojis. All right. Hello. How are y'all doing? Yeah, Potato can change things. I know. Potato and I were talking about it. It would be nice if you could essentially decide. Yes, Cat Tomato needs to be earned. I agree. I feel like we should just have Cat Tomato follow Masha around. Whatever badge she has Cat Tomato. But though you guys... Yeah, you can't hear me, right? Let me double check. Yeah, you should be able to hear me. Oh, I did forget to fix my mic. Fixed. If it's plugged in, yeah. As you can tell, I was moderately rushed here. Okay. Hello. I miss you guys. I did. I haven't played this in so long. I miss these guys. They're crazy. We should sleep till morn. You know, it was this stream that got... I want to say it was like the 3rd highest views ever. If you like, I can give you access. Well, I mean, I guess. I'd feel bad. I always feel bad. Man, morning was right around the corner. True. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess that would make sense. Well, it's up... Yeah, it's up to you how you feel. Skadoosh. Alright. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, if you insist. Yeah. Well, yeah, when I asked y'all earlier, Clockwork suggested Slime Rancher because he thought that it's possible that it might have something Halloween themed, but also he enjoyed watching it, so. And also, we got such good views on it the first time round. Yeah. And we have our inefficient farm here, which is the best kind of farm. Okay. Yeah, I wish I knew more about the gaming community. Alright, I'll let them go. I believe that I need those ports for building things, so we'll just let them be. They'll just have fun in there. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to try to remember where exactly I was at or what I was doing here. Man, it is so crazy. Back when we played this ages back, I didn't have the second monitor. I was just the one monitor guy living my life. If you don't have Amazon Prime, you can get free games monthly on a few platforms. Oh, really? That's interesting. Crazy. I did not know that. And I do not have Amazon Prime. There you go, guys. Okay. Yeah, I did end up making Potato in charge of the emojis and stuff, though. Because that stuff I just forget so easily. And, yeah, she felt like she could do it, so... seem to work out. Also, do I have the hunters over here? Yeah. Hello. They seem happy. Everyone actually seems pretty happy. Oh, they still have food. Oh, food in there? Go for it, guys. Okay. Oh, yeah, they like these. Okay. I'll just leave this in there. I know, I like the ghost tomato as well. I feel like it is very perfect for spooky season. And yeah, what I'm kind of envisioning, well, yeah, I don't know what I'll be doing, like what I'll be playing on what days. But oh yeah, I should probably grab some more hens and maybe do some exploring because I don't quite remember what I've done here. This is your rage face, though. Yes, I know. Yeah, that one has to be around all year long because that's the rage face. It's gotta stay. Man. Man, I haven't explored all these areas in so long. 4 chickens. Man. Yeah, I do feel like one day I probably will get Slime Rancher 2, even if it's just for myself. one day, and probably in the distant future, because right, we're playing this one, and this one's fun. So. Did I ever finish the story of Slime Rancher? Are you asking? Yeah, I finished Slime Rancher a long time ago. I have a I might have deleted the save actually. I don't know. But I did have a save that did get through the entirety of this game. But it was you know, 2018 or something. It was quite a long time ago. It was near the beginning. Because it was before they had like the extra locations. Okay. Hey, the puddles. Aw. Look at them pooping out floors. They're the best. What's that chicken doing? You nut? Okay. We're gonna see where the various Gordos are. Because I don't quite remember. And we probably do want more keys. I don't remember if we did the quantum stuff already. That's a no, right? I believe so. I just heard oh, it's a briar? Ooh, real world bird that loves to ramble on the bramble. I believe that briar chicks are loved by something. I don't remember which slime. But I should probably keep it. Not just a flower. Okay. Some still. Oh no! Get out of here! Come on! There we go. 2 at once. Briar was Hunter Slime Fave. Oh, it is. Okay. Well then that works out. Yeah, I don't know exactly, like, I don't know if there's, like, anything more than what I've seen. I don't need those. But, right, because there was, like, the second planet that was, like, a tinier moon or whatever. With the fire guys, and, you know, you have the quantum area and the teleporter. I mean, honestly, when that happened, like, I don't know how many hours I played in the main game, but it was quite a ton, you know? And it was, like, such a shock. I was so confused. I never would have expected it. Because then all of a sudden it was like, whoa, this is a whole new planet. Okay. Yeah, there are no pens over here, is there? So I don't know where that one came down from. Okay. Death awaits. Perfect. Yeah, this is where we got the honeys. You, Brian? Yeah. Okay. That looks like a regular. Okay. Okay. So yeah, so we're just gonna take this stuff back. I was just trying to remember what we have. Yeah, $25. Love it. Okay. Where is he? This isn't a gold, is it? No. I don't know. Is that him? I hear him. Oh well. Maybe he's behind the rock? I don't know. Okay. It is a very cute game. And then all the noises. Yeah. It's the best. Alright, we're gonna teleport back home. I think I am gonna be doing a chicken coop. Well, maybe. Well, no, I'll just keep them all in the same area. I don't think I'm gonna mind too much. But now we have tons. They're interbreeding. Yeah. Perfect. I'm trying to remember. There are definitely going to be... There's definitely a rock slime that I don't believe... There's a rock Gordo that is in, what, the quarry that I don't believe I did. But, yeah. Let's take a peek of there. Oh, yeah. Also... Can we open the treasure cracker? Yes. Let's do a treasure cracker. Air drive. I don't need the pulse wave. Power core. Tank booster. Great. Now I'm out of money, just as I like it. Yeah. I think we can get up to 50. Yes. Perfect. I know, I wonder what Clockwork is. Because he was the one that suggested it. Hey guys. Man. There's so many florts. Excuse me. You're all doing great. Okay. Yeah, so I'll double check about the rock slime and the quarry. I don't remember all their locations. I mean, obviously there's the cat one, but I don't think I have enough hens for that guy. I'm just gonna grab these carrots just to start feeding him. Just in case he's there. It is getting late in the day, but I think we'll be fine. Hey, tons of these things. Okay. Okay. Now, I believe that there is a rock guy. Is it this way? Yeah, I believe it's in that cave. Yep, okay. We'll start working on him. And the noises. Okay. He's not exploding yet. We need a lot more of those. Well, several. I don't remember. I think that he needs 40. I think. We can do this. Let's open the pod. Take that. Alright, we're going to take these slime fossils. This is going to be helpful for crafting in the future. Okay. Those aren't carrots. Oh, there's an odd onion. Oh, beetroot. Or sorry, heartbeat. Feed me. Man, I'm hurrying. I think he's gonna be one away. He might be. I don't know. He's either 1 away or 11 away, if my math is right. Yeah. When I played D&D the other day, right? Oh, yeah, more carrots. Okay, it's possible, that's it. But, ooh, no, those are pogo fruits. Okay. Is this all I got? It might be all I got. I could continue forward, there's probably a little bit more. But yeah, when I was playing it the other day, right, everyone... I'm the fast math person of the group, so many times it's like they roll, and then they're just like, hey, what is this? But I don't know why I thought about that. Okay, we're good. My mind just never stops, I guess. Another one. The minty grass patch blueprint. Okay, that's it. Okay, well. I mean, it's free. It's possible that this guy provides a portal. It's been so long they don't really remember. Ooh, carrots. Come on, this has gotta be enough, right? More carrots out of the way. Oka. Okay. Okay, I don't see anything else over here. You jump up here. I don't remember what's over here. I know there was like one area with crystal slimes that's kind of like hidden. I don't think it's this though. It is this. Oh my goodness, as soon as I said that, it's here. Another time. Odd onion. Whatever. Okay. I think it's dangerous to step down there. Yeah, come here, buddy. Okay. Oh, carrots. I need them. Okay. So you like BDD mass for you. I thought that was lava. Okay, we're good, we're good. Done. So I see... Oh, there's some over there. Okay. Yes. I mean, that is probably, in a way, the way to go. So you don't have to math. One of the guys who really hates doing the math recently got a dice roller app. So he's very happy. He doesn't have to think about it anymore. But yeah. Alright, let's go through. I hope we have enough. We have 10 more. He's at 41. Or no, no, 49, wasn't it? We'll see. Oh my goodness, how is he still up? He must need, like, I don't know. I think he's at it. Well, I don't know. What? Or no, that's probably 48 or 58. I miscounted. I forget what I was at. We're going to bring the crystal slimes back as well as these slime fossils. We'll let things happen. They'll play out as they do. Yeah, he is very close. But I probably tapped out most of the areas with vegetables. I mean, maybe there was one that I missed. Or like one patch, I mean. But when I go back, I can just grab some veggies. Also, we have the slime fossil. Also, I want to put away the crystal slimes anyway. Okay. Okay, we made it. Alright, so they're done. They can stay there. That's here. I don't know. Do I put the crystal slimes over there or by the hunters? What did I put over here? Nothing, right? Yeah, I guess I'll put it back here because this is empty. Corral. Wall. And airnet. Okay. What do you guys like? Veggies? Okay, perfect. I don't remember what your favorite is, but I'll figure it out. Don't you guys worry. Because we have the Slimopedia. Slimepedia. Crystals. They like odd onion. Ooh, it's those guys. Ugh. Because, right, odd onions are random. So, it would be preferable if they're paired with somebody that I can give them a better favorite. But, it's okay. They'll be fine. Alright, I'll leave it for now. You guys will be fine. I promise. Okay. Oh, I need to throw in the slime fossils. And... boop, boop, boop. Alright. Alright, so we'll feed the guys. We'll probably sleep. You guys are doing great. Perfect. Wait a second. Oh my goodness, I just realized there's a smiley face right in the middle of the pool. I never noticed that before. Whoa. Crazy. It's the little things in life. Yeah. Also, by the way, Potato is doing my schedule. It's more orderly. We'll see how that goes. You guys are fine. Nobody should be hungry. Yeah, they also need some food. I'll be fine. Do I have anything in the silo? Yes. Ooh, odd onion. Oh, I kept them? Man, I'm so smart. Oh man, I'm so smart. Because I knew that odd onions are so rare. Man. Okay, there we go. We'll do a garden. There we go. That is what they like, right? Am I crazy? Yeah, that's what they like. You love it. Yeah, there you go. I'll leave you guys another piece of food. Oh, I also want to upgrade this. Nutrient soil and a sprinkler. Okay, perfect. Maybe we'll do the upgrades on that one with the plort collector later. Okay. Everybody's fine. Totally. We're gonna need. We'll check the other guys because they probably do have a lot of food over here, or a lot of plorts. Ooh, there's a lot of mangoes. Right, perfect. I think we can take all these, right? Almost. Also, I have been working with the guys on playing the Tainted Grail TTRPG now. Don't have a date set yet, but we'll see. There's mild drama within the group. But I know that you like drama, Masha, but basically all that's going on is that one of the guys has a wife that really doesn't like that he plays like games because apparently there was some argument and she was like, when I married you I didn't think I was going to marry a nerd. And apparently she just really doesn't like the idea of him playing board games, but he loves board games. So apparently they get in fights over that rather regularly. Eat it. Not within D&D groups, they're already fragile enough. Yeah, well, the guy was a Marine, right? So he was in the military for like 10 years. I have to punch you. Come on. Come on. No. No. Get back here. Okay. But yeah, the guy was a Marine. Yeah, nerds are the best. They are. But yeah, the guy was a Marine, and she thought he wasn't gonna be like that, I guess. But the thing is when he was deployed, he had nothing to do, so he would play, you know, board games with the other guys when they didn't have internet. So, you know, they started playing games and he got into it, and when he got back home, it's just like one of the things he likes to do now. But she really doesn't like that he plays games. I know. Yeah, true. Well, I think he hasn't seen crazy action, but he has done one tour of duty, but I don't think it was anything too violent, but it's like, right. I agree, just leave him alone. I rated this one. Yeah. I do think it's a little bit bogus. But yeah. But he's or you know, it's like it's very much so a case of like she doesn't work, and to him, he just thinks that the reason why she's so upset is that she wants to spend time with him. Because she was all like, you know, well, you were deployed for all these years, like you should just be spending time with me at this point. And the thing is he only leaves like once a month, and she very regularly takes vacations with her family. So he's like, well, this doesn't make any sense. Like, if you're allowed to go with your family to, you know, whatever state, just hanging out, I should be able to play D&D once a month. Yeah. I know, I agree. He's not doing anything bad. He's just hanging out with some friends, catching up. And also, by the way, the DM is his brother-in-law, so it's like they're related. You know, it's like I feel like this is good all around. Like, of all the hobbies he could have, that's a pretty mild one. For him to be gone once a month or once every other month, because we don't meet every month. It's just something. What, another one? Where are you? They really want me to get this gold thingy. Disappeared. Okay. Yeah. Man, needed one more. Uno mas. Okay, is a present? Two of them. Ow. Wait, ooh, nice. Ooh. Alright, we'll toss the carrots. We don't need them anymore. Yay, blue stripy ornament. Lovely. I think this is going to be another ornament. What is that? I don't know. We'll dump you. Tar ornament. Cool. Yes, that is... I think the same thing. And, yeah. He's a very laid-back guy, by the way. But it's like, it's one of those things that's very awkward, because when she comes by, it's a whole thing of just like, oh, I didn't unlock this? Oh, awkward. Okay. Well. Anyway, but whenever she comes by, it's like, you know, she's very, like, sarcastic and sardonic. You know, just not being very nice to him. and it's just like very awkward. It's like, because it's like everybody at the table knows the drama between the two and knows how ridiculous it is, so it's just very awkward. And also, like, she is a she's a mom, right? They have 2 kids. She has 1 kid from a previous relationship when she was like she was a teen mom, and then she had a kid with him when they started dating or whatever. You once had a boyfriend that was an avid Dota 2 player. You know what I did to spend more time with him? I learned the rules and everything. We watched tournaments together. Right, I agree 100%. I think that when you love a person, you want to, like, something that I say a lot is that I had a grandma that was like the best grandma ever, right? Because she was a fantastic example of how, oh man, they're so hungry. She was a fantastic example of how you're supposed to be. Because when you love a person, you learn what they love, and then you practice it. You learn it, you spend, because it's like, because you aren't learning whatever hobby or interest they have because you're interested in it, but because you want to spend more time with the person. Like, that's just what you do. But to her, it's like, she just wanted him to be something else, I think. And he's just not. But, alright, we're going to do the plort collector. So let's do a music box. Why not? They can listen to stuff. There you go. Music, guys. Okay. We'll give the carrots to the others. But yeah, I really do think that when you love somebody, you absolutely do try to learn their hobbies. Like, it's really second nature, in my opinion. I mean, occasionally there's gonna be something where it's like you just can't get interested in, and that's fine. But it's like, usually there's gonna be something they're really interested in. Like, if you're dating somebody and you've never cooked, but they are a chef, or if they're super into cooking, I mean, you'll watch a cooking show with them. Maybe you'll want to try some food that they want to do. Like, you do that anyway, even if that's not exactly your thing. Or if they like a genre of movie, or like anime, for example. Like, if you really don't like anime normally, but you're dating someone who loves anime, well, then you'll find an anime that you both like. Because you want to spend time with them, you want to see what they like about it, even if it's not typically your thing. Sometimes you can surprise yourself and get invested, right? I was still invested in the Dota scene for years after we broke up, yeah. Yeah, sure. They're in what happened last month when we played, well, I guess it was more like 3 weeks ago. There was an instance where he was there, playing the game, and she, essentially what happens is that every weekend they spend time with their family, so they drive like 45 minutes to, like, they do that every weekend, they drive. And they forgot to bring their clothes because they were in a rush, so they forgot about getting their clothes for the next day. And D&D was at that time as well, right? So what happened was that she essentially said to the guy that she wanted to leave and go back home. Just go home early, and then he can't play D&D today. So he was like, well, I'm he was like, well, I'm fine with, like, taking the ride. He was like, this is worth it to me. I'll spend the 45 minutes to drive there and back, if that's what it takes to play D&D. and she would like blew up on him because he came up with that idea, that solution. She was so upset because she was like, no, I don't want you to play. Yeah. You think there are longer bits of plort sucking? Oh. Sure, I can lower it. Oh yeah, effects. Well, it doesn't really matter. Maybe that'll be better. I'll hear the squawking. Yeah, it's probably still loud. I'll lower it a little bit more. We'll cut it in half. Alright, hopefully that's better. Okay. Yeah, so I have a lot of money. I'm going to see if I can get any more upgrades. Okay, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. That's fine by me. It's about to be night. We'll sleep. Well, I don't know if you heard the story then, but basically I was just saying that he wanted to, well, right, he had to go back to the house for something. She didn't want him to do it because she would rather he didn't play D&D. It was like this, it was just this whole thing, but she was like so upset. But it was really awkward because it didn't make any sense to anybody. It didn't make any sense to him either. Like, why does she care if he's willing to drive, 45 minutes there and back while she's asleep, by the way, and the kids are already down? Like, he doesn't have any responsibilities. He's like, on my own time, I'll just do it. And she's like, no, you're not. Yeah. People. I don't know. We might need these. I'm gonna see. I thought that there was... Whoops. I thought there was one. It's insane to spend this much energy on getting upset about it. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I don't know. I just feel bad for the guy. Because he's... I don't know. He's a really nice guy, and he's very laid back, and, he just lets whatever happen, because he just is that type of a person. So I just feel bad for him. Yeah, that is true. It does kind of feel like control. But I will say, when he got deployed, she didn't take it well. Because I think what happened was like they started dating, but he was already supposed to be deployed in like 3 months or 2 months or whatever it was, and he knew that that was going to happen. And so like they understood that going into it, but then she spent, I don't remember how long it was, but a very long time without him. And because of that, I think that she just wants him there 24/7, because she's like, I already did my time without you. I just want you here all the time now. Like, that's kind of how it feels, like what's in her mind. But it just eats away at what he enjoys and what he wants to do. Okay, this is a lot, actually. Yeah, when at one of the instances, again, awkward, but so when he did, because he ended up taking the drive to, back home to get the clothes, right? Oh, I'll pick that up. And he did it while she was sleeping so that she wouldn't know, and he just didn't deal with it, which, probably not exactly the best move. Okay, I can totally do this with all these, right? And, yeah, so she was very upset. But then the DM, who is her brother-in-law, essentially was like, essentially told her that she just needs to get a hobby. Oh, wow, the exact amount. Which is obviously what you're saying, which I completely agree as well. That's what needs to be happening here. That's how it feels. Get out of here. Ow. Mine. Okay, great. Indigonium? Nice. Totally real. Yeah, time away can be helpful, honestly. Well, in my opinion, I think that well, this is my personal view. I think that the perfect kind of relationship is one where you and your partner share. You probably have like an equal amount of hobbies that you share and also don't share. That there's time that you spend together, but then there's also time that you're able to spend with friends and not together. Because sometimes you just need to have that time to, you know, talk to a friend about your relationship or just like discuss things. And you shouldn't just be with your partner 24/7. And, you know, that's the way I see it. But the thing is she wants to be around him 24/7. And what is funny is she does have hobbies. I'll just send the pogos. But I don't know. He's also a very involved dad with his kids, so it's like he's the one that goes to all the events type of thing. Yeah, therapy. True. They probably could benefit from that. This is the... Yeah, I can't get through here. Okay, I'll do I? Yeah, I'll hold it. I don't want to lose the ornament. The ornament is so important. It's for aesthetics. Yeah, I will say, I mean, talking more so about drama, or I guess, but something I have definitely seen in my own life, which I am curious if this is like a phenomenon everywhere, but I know, let me think about it, I probably know like 7 couples quite well. Like husband and wife, they have kids, right? I'm of that age that most of my friends have families. I don't. But they do, right? And, oh, it was a duplicate. I didn't have to hold it all that time. And something I've seen is that in literally every single one, the husband is super involved and the wife is not at all with the kids. And I don't know if this is a phenomenon just in the United States, just in my area, but it's everybody. There's not a single relationship I know of that is not the case. Where the guy has essentially 2 jobs and then the wife is a stay-at-home mom that doesn't do anything with the kids, or they're doing part-time, but then when they're home they don't do anything, and then the guy's doing absolutely everything. It seems like the exact reversal of how things used to be, like typically in a relationship. But it's like, it's very strange. Hello. Alright guys, you're getting all the odd onions. Have fun. It's gonna rot, but that's okay. I think that I actually did need crystal floors for this. I know it's worth the time, we're gonna throw them in. But yeah, out of curiosity, Masha, like, people our age who are, because we're young, obviously, but people our age, have you seen the same thing? Deep brine. Lots of comb. Strange diamond. Okay, perfect. You don't think so? Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what I was saying, that I don't know if it's an American thing, or if it's a phenomena of the generation in general. But yeah, in America, oh my goodness, it's insane. Every single couple I know is like that. But it could also just, you know, I'm from the Midwest. It could just be a cultural thing as well. Take that, guys. 96. Okay. I also do need to take a peek and try to think about what I need to be grabbing. Actually, I guess I could put in a, what do you call it? An auto feeder. Why not? Make it easier. When, you know some people you went to school with that have families now, as far as I know, it's not that way? Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it really might just be an American thing or a Midwestern thing. Ironically, I did hear somebody talk about it recently, and it felt super random. But they were essentially, well, I don't want to get political here, but they were essentially discussing family dynamics on average with certain both economic groups but also racial groups. And they were talking about essentially the amount of time, like in the events that you grew up till like 5 or 6 with a working mom and stay-at-home dad. True. Oh yeah, for well, yeah, I guess it could be dependent on that as well. Whoops. But what was I saying? Right. But yeah, so they were comparing like economic groups and racial groups. But what they did realize is that in the event of, in America, it is becoming a phenomenon that married families, if it's a husband and wife, it is becoming extremely, extremely common. In fact, it's like some of the numbers are really crazy. It was like in the 90s that the husband, the main one that they took a peek at was in black households, man and woman, that it was, I believe it was about 90% of them, that the black father is likely to have 2 jobs and also do the majority of the work with child rearing, if it's a case of them both being in the house, which is quite strange, again, because that is very weird. And it's the same thing in where I'm from too. It's like all over all economic groups in America, this is becoming very common. It is strange to me. I know it might have been like high 80s, but it was very common, and that's what was strange to me. And I did think about it because it's like, you know, I have a rather diverse community that I live by, and I would say that is true from my experience as well. But yeah, it's very strange. I don't know. Your mom's firm went under and dad decided to go self-employed, so the roles swapped and she was very involved with us, though dad took part in our lives. Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, I mean, right. In terms of our generation, it's a little bit different. Because I think that... Yeah. No, I completely agree. If you want kids, what are you doing? You should be involved. It doesn't make sense. But again, it's becoming a phenomenon. And I do find that interesting. I do wonder why that is. Because it does seem to be a cultural thing in America. This is becoming very, very common. And it's very weird. Because it's like, right, why is there the flip? What's going on here? And yeah, it's, you know, I think that moms are important to have in your life. So it's like, you know, what's going on? I mean, my thought is that, like, the main person that imprinted in my life was my grandmother. So it's like, just to imagine her not being involved is, like, really weird. Because, like, I would be a very different person without her. A friend of yours has 2 kids and is handling the household and working part-time on the side, but her husband still makes time to spend with the kids. Yeah. Well, right, I mean... Oh, I should have dumped those in. Man, okay, I shouldn't be giving him all these mangoes. I have way too many mangoes, guys. Okay. Whatever. I'll just feed him to the pinks. Everybody has way too much food. How are they getting all this food? Just eat it. And you know what? I'm gonna dump some into the silo. I have nothing to do with all the mangoes. You know what? I do know I need honey and hunter for this. But I don't know. It is an interesting social question, I guess. Like, what happened? Because it seems to be a very recent, well, in my experience and from the statistics I've seen, it does seem to be a very recent phenomenon, like after COVID. So it is, yeah, it is just very odd. Okay. 8, perfect. 4 and 4. Yeah, it is a weird phenomenon. And again, it's sad. Because I just think about my grandma. And it's like, wow. But... okay. There we go. They're happy. Yeah, we'll sleep till morning. Yeah, I also do want to check out the area. Return to ranch. What's the 3 at the top left? That's not 3 keys. That's not 3 keys, is it? Does it say? No, I don't know. Yeah, keys show up somewhere else. Bam. Yeah, okay. So we're going to want to be finding where the other keys are. Also, I don't remember how far I went. I don't think I went into the quantum area. But I don't remember quite why. Because I'm pretty sure I have it unlocked. I think. Okay. Let's feed you. I'll just leave these here. They'll just walk right in. It's possible. Oh, coral grass patch. Great. Okay. Yes, the ruins. Well, yeah, it's the area where you have to do, like, the puzzle, and then beyond the puzzle. If you know what I'm talking about. I think you do. Well, yeah. The problem is, like, knowing the map, right? It's here. This is it. I just don't remember if I have it unlocked or not. I know I have one of the sections as a symbol, but... yeah, it's up here. Up here. Nah, it's locked. Okay, I wonder if I can fly around. I probably could. Oops. Bam. Yeah, I bet I could fly around. I assume. Okay. I could probably fly across. Oh yeah, I could probably get to over there then fly, right? Yeah, I think that's the way to go. These boxes? No. Okay. Okay. Can I? Now I'm not too sure. I thought you could. You know what? If we die, we die, right? That's such a great idea, you know. It's a great way to think about everything. All right, let's go. Halfway. Made it, made it, made it. Okay, good. Alright, now we know we can make it. Now, I don't remember if I have to go down or up, but... I think it's through there. Or no. It's to the right. It's right across this, so... Guess it's through here? To the left? Maybe? Alright. The portal. Oh no, that's the portal. How do I get over there? Oh. Just think like K-pop demon. I never watched it. By the way, was it good? We're going up, up, up. Is that one of the songs? I wonder if I can just fly up and then drop down or something. It look like it. It's a fun movie. Gold. Man, there must be a way. I mean, I know that it exists. I just don't remember the exact spot. I'm really going the wrong way. I was just over here recently. That's going to continue off in this direction. No. Okay. Okay. We'll just go around. Another saber ornament. Oh, there's a song called Golden? Okay, okay. 50-50. Sorry, so. Okay. We're going to climb up, up, up. And then, yeah, we'll swing around. And then I think we're going to have to go down somewhere. I think. Or is this it? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Well, now we know where it is, but we don't have a slime key. Okay, so I know that the cat doesn't have it, which is lovely. But I know that the cat does not have the slime key. The tabby that's in the main area. The movie has catchy music, but also is from an animation standpoint. It's the same studio as the Spider-Verse movies, which are your favorite animated movies. I've never watched the Spider-Verse movies. Man. Look at me, not knowing anything. Where do I go? I'm surprised that this is just a dead end. Crazy. Okay. Is that the one with... I forget his name. Morales or whatever? Okay. Yeah, I don't know why that area exists. Okay. No more? No. Okay. We're going to head into the portal because I believe that just sends us right home. Now, I know that there is a tabby that exists that isn't the one that does not have a key. I don't. Well, I'm saying that I don't know if the other one has a key. I'm gonna have to attempt. Oops. And we're just gonna take them all for now, just to divvy it out. Okay, we'll leave the roostros. We want some stony hens. We'll leave like 10 and 10 briars. Okay. Have fun, guys. May as well feed you while I'm here. You guys are gonna be extra full. Okay. Yeah, Miles Morales. Yeah. I know someone in real life with the last name Morales, so I wasn't too sure what his first name was. Yeah, nieces and nephews, they've been getting really into the Spider-Verse, Spidey stuffs. Yeah, they do watch it. Something that did shock me, by the way, is that, well, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but their parents are letting them watch Jurassic Park. And the youngest one is 2, right? I think, I hope it's not controversial to say, I think that's a little bit young to be watching Jurassic Park. Watch with them when you babysit? I could. I absolutely could. I know. Jurassic Park. I know, and you know what is insane is, like, they just tell their kids, oh, no, they're not killing them. The dinosaurs is just playing with them. And that's what they say whenever somebody gets eaten. And they're just always like, no, they're just playing, No, they're not dead. It's just so terrible. And again, 2 years old. That's crazy. Blows my mind. I believe that there's more hens over here. I was thinking about the carrots. I don't know. I just sworn there were more. Right here. Okay. Hopefully this tabby has a key, right? No. Man, he almost tried to commit seppuku. Okay. What was he thinking? Alright, here we go. Hopefully we don't miss. There? Okay. Okay. 24. Okay, we got him. Key. No key. Oh no. There's the Lego. Did they just jump at me? What are they doing? Get over there. There's the Lego Jurassic Park world. The young kids of my friend watch those. The boy is very into dinos. No, they watch the actual, the show or whatever. The stuff. Oh no, I lost the ornament. Disappeared. Oops. Okay. Where am I? Oh, we're on a tiny islet. Very cool. Anything special here? I remember this place. Maybe there's another one? Ooh, heart module. Yeah. I'm sure that there is like a... Because, right, it's probably just like, you know, dino wrangling and, you know, whatever. Where it's just nothing gets consumed. No human beings are consumed. But, yeah. But, oh yeah, and like the kids get nightmares all the time from those movies too. Oh, okay. You better have a key, I swear. If you don't have a key, Pinky, I won't be happy with you. Okay. On the hunt. We probably want 40 total of stuff. Okay, we'll leave the stripe. Ow. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's in their head sometimes when they do that. That they really just don't think about it. Also, I gotta say, it's like one of the kids is just getting so, well, you know, I mean, of course to a point kids are like this, but okay. Water, 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 water. Where do they come from? All right, we'll pause. I don't want to get consumed. All right. Water. The best beverage. But yeah, one of the kids is like, again, I know that some kids are kind of more so like this naturally and all, but one of the kids is exceptionally rebellious, and it's getting like pretty bad, and they're so young that it's like, this is gonna be like, you know, because she's 7 and or 6, or yeah, she's turning 7 in a couple weeks. And it's like, you know, none of the other kids were like her. And yeah, she's just very, very rebellious, lies a lot, you know, and is already like pushing the boundaries in crazy ways. It's just really nuts. But anyway. Yeah. But it's like they really don't seem to care all too much, but it's like, you know, that's not good, especially for a kid that young to be that rebellious. But anyway. Whoa. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna run back there for the ornament and also to pop the pink Gordo. We can totally do that. Come on. Some of them are probably already down, right? Look at all these. Guys, you need to be eating. Oppositional defiance disorder? I maybe. I don't know what that is, but maybe. But she's just definitely becoming, I mean, I hate using the word liar, as it sounds bad, but she lies about everything, circumvents everything, and she's just learning to be incredibly manipulative. And it's like she just has no conscience about doing the wrong thing. And it's like, because she just doesn't care. And it's like, they just always let her go with everything she does. So then it just, because it's like when she gets caught, they just like, oh, that's whatever. I don't want to deal with this. I'm too busy. And it's like, yeah, it's just not going well. Eat. Eat. Okay. Oh, the crystals need stuff. You guys are fine, right? You guys are fine too. I agree. Parents should be parenting. I definitely get frustrated when parents do not parent. It's sad. Very sad. Like, something that I definitely also seen many times in families is like, you know, one of the parents, you know, whomever, always wanted to have like 5 kids or something. And even if they have no idea how to parent 5 kids, they want to have 5 kids because they like the number. I can't tell you how many times I've known someone like that. Zero experience, kid after kid after kid, and then they just shut down because they can't handle it, and then they keep having children. And it's like, oh my gosh, an adult needs to step in the room and say stop. Like, you can't handle it. Like, you need to understand, like, I have a relative who is like, after I don't remember how many kids she wanted. I think it was 5 or 6. And I want to say after the second kid, she fell into a pit of depression. And she was just so depressed because she couldn't handle it. She wasn't a natural parent. She thought it would come naturally to her, and it didn't come naturally. And after that second kid, she was just in a pit of depression, and she kept on having more children, but she's never present because she's too depressed. But she kept popping out kids, and then she eventually got her magic number of 6. And it's like, but she's just never there. And I feel so sorry for the kids because they're missing out on a mom because, you know, she just wanted to have that number and she didn't care. I don't know. It was just sad. Oh, you're done already? Bro. I made it explode. Go ahead, guys. Key. Mine. Okay. Dump the Q berries, I guess. Where did I put it? Did I put it over there? I think I did. No, I thought I did. The stripey. Oh no. Yeah, exactly. Try one, see how it goes. It's going good. You think you can handle it. Try a second one. You know, like if that's what you want to do, that's going well, go for a third. Oh, it's twins? Well, you know, maybe take a minute, try to figure out how many you can handle, maybe wait a couple years, because, you know, that's a lot of work to do. Now have another kid after some time. But it's like they don't even care. I don't know. It's sad. It's sad to me. Poor kids. Poor kids. But I do think a lot of times parents have a priority of themselves over their children, and that's just very sad to me. But I don't know. Oh well. What am I gonna do? Alright, well, we're gonna be getting a lot of money with these rad ports and the boom ports. We do have tons. We probably don't even need all this money. However, we can buy the other section. I do want to get the oh man, what do you call it? The thingy. The thing on the other side. Also, isn't there like the membership program that costs me gold? I thought so. Yeah, so we're going to buy this just so it's opened up because then we can use the teleporter. Purchase. And the membership is in here, right? Yeah. 7Z Rewards Club. Porch upgrade. Bought. Chroma Station, Cobalt Chroma, Milkshake Chroma. Alright, first off, there's a port. Port where? Where's the port? That this side? I know that there is a port, but what's a port upgrade? Does it look cooler? Looks the same to me. If it's cheap, I think it's expensive though. Yeah, I'll purchase it. 5 grand. Oh, the rubber ducky. Gimme, gimme. You're gonna have a toy. Okay. Oh yeah, it was porch, not port. Yeah, you're right. The problem with families that pop out kids like that without doing the parenting often also push the parenting on the oldest child, robbing... Yep, that is exactly what they're doing, by the way. The oldest child is becoming the parent because the others can't. Because the parents can't do it, they don't want to, so then they just throw it to the child to have responsibility. Again, not good, right? I remember I had I had a cousin, then, well, my uncle had, I don't remember, he had like 10 children. He's a great guy, right? But he married a lady that wasn't so great. You know, she has good and bad qualities, whatever. But she was very mean to her kids, like, calling them fat and ugly, made them feel really bad about themselves. She encouraged the fatter ones to go anorexic. It was very disturbing, right? Because she really cared about them looking good, right? And, so she was very, like, mean. But then when it came to anything that a mom is supposed to be doing, like, listening, being there for the kid, whatever, completely unpresent. Was not there, not interested, and it really messed with them. And the oldest daughter had to take charge because, she cared about her kids, or sorry, her little siblings, because their mom was crazy. Yeah, we're getting a lot of chroma. It's our mail. Chroma packs now available. 7Z would like to crunch chroma packs allow you to apply new color schemes to your ranch house. Wow, backpack, ranch tech. Bro, that's so cool. So cool. Okay. Must be a... Ooh, the arch. Does it say, like, welcome home? Oh, look. So cool. It's like a thingy. Okay. Can you tell I write scripts? Okay. What's... Eat carrots. There you go, guys. Yes, very eloquent. Is it or is it not a thingy? It is a thingy. But yeah, it is sad when the oldest has to take charge and that kind of stuff. Because it is true, they're robbed of their childhood, and then many times that can cause issues for them growing up. Because also, when they're given the responsibility, and for those who have been around, have known a lot of people, you probably know that those that are given the responsibilities of an adult early typically do things as children that are very, very bad, because they don't have the reasoning as an adult. So they get into drugs, they sleep around a lot, they live with people, they sneak out of the house because they're like, well, I can make my decisions because, hey, I take care of the family. And then they do all these things where it's like it gets them in trouble very regularly. And it's like the parent needs to understand that you can't treat your kid like an adult when they're like, 10, because then when they're 12, you don't know what they're going to do once the hormones are kicking. And, yeah. And that's the problem. Because they think that they know, they know the world, whatever. As everybody does. Yeah, it's just sad. But... anyway. We're going to be plopping in another 100 plorts. I was putting these into the science lab, but I feel like I have plenty. We do have the key. I think I'm going to pop that in as well. May as well. I don't remember what we need for that. It's been a minute. It has been a minute. We're going to throw some hen-hens. And that... oh. Yes. Oh my goodness, cobalt. Whoa, that's so awesome. Next. Milkshake. I think that this would be Potato's choice, but she's not here right now, so we're going cobalt. Oh, I can change the tech. Cobalt. And back. Cobalt. Color me impressed. Yes, perfect. Okay. Perfect. Alright. Everyone is happy. Ecstatic, really. I don't know why I'm even doing this. This is a waste of money. There are more options. I mean, 5,000 for the next one? Way too much. Not made of money. Grape shot? Nice. Pretty cool. What else do we got? Firecracker? Yeah, it's okay. One more is access to all the slime toys? Really? Oh my goodness. Okay, gotta sell things immediately. The crystal slimes... Oh, you guys... Well, you guys aren't worth a crazy amount, are you? Eh. Advanced pump, don't matter. I missed the plort, but I'll get it another day. Or I could just go back and grab it. Advanced apiary. Okay, 44. Oh, wow. You can get an extra water slime with the duck. Oh my goodness. That is a top priority. So we can get up to 5. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're just going to sell these. Buy the upgrade and hunt for a water slime. They are the most important slime. Yep, good enough. Easy. Okay. Purchase. Oh, it was only 4,000. Slime enrichment devices now on sale. Slime toys can now be purchased from the shop we have just installed on your ranch. Please excuse the excessive pauses in the last sentence, but our technician drone may have needed extra time for the installation. We do not wish for our claim to be inaccurate. Okay. Right. Oh, wait, was that? No. It's not at the same spot, is it? No. You said next to it. That's the, upgrade station. Oh, it's right here. Okay, beach ball, big rock, yarn ball. So it doesn't say who likes it. Reduces agitation nearby slimes, especially pink slimes who enjoy fun in the sun. Big rock, rock slimes who obviously don't understand. Reduces agitation nearby slimes, especially rock slimes who obviously don't understand toys. They're so mean. Man, now I get to learn who likes what. That's crazy. Bomb ball. Oh man, so cool. Octo buddy. What? Reduces agitation of nearby slimes, especially slimes dressed with a scuba fashion pod. Scuba fashion pod? Who's that? Who's the Octo Buddy's buddy? I don't know. Honeybees? Yeah, I know where that one is. Alright, we'll do a honeybee. Oh my gosh. He's so happy. It's all so happy. Alright, well, the hunter is a hunter honey. Guess what, guys? Kaboom. Die. I hope they're happy. Okay. I know you don't eat that. Okay. That is so awesome. Game of the year. Alright, sleep until morning. Fashion pods are a slime science thing? Fashion pods. Oh, you can dress up slimes? Bro. Crazy. I really need to get... Okay. We need to get a drone. Enough of having to collect plorts. We need a drone stat. This is too much. Alright, we'll grab 50 of these. We need a drone. Okay. Time to see if we can't get a drone. I don't remember everything that we need for it, but I don't know if I've even purchased it yet. Excuse me. Okay. Here? We did. Okay. So we need quantums and wild honey. Okay, so I need an apiary. I probably need a good one. I probably don't just want a novice. So we need to purchase... Well, that's probably going to be expensive. Advanced apiary. Oh, it's not. Oh, but I can't afford it anyway. Alright, so we're going to purchase an advanced apiary. And then, or maybe even 2. I should have saw what that needed. I know it's pink floored, so I'll grab 50 pink. I'll bring it over. Yeah. I am surprised that Potato's not here. She was excited. She must have gotten busy. Okay. Hello, pinks. Okay. Plop. Doop. Yeah, she might as well stop. Yeah, man, was I busy today, by the way. You did a walk? Nice. Oh, well, not as nice. I'm sorry. Well, I understand why you'd want to take a nap then. Yeah, it was sweet, by the way, the day... What was it? Wednesday? It was either Wednesday or Tuesday that Cortez dropped by. And he said something to the extent of, like, oh, thank you guys so much for, like, being such an awesome community for Masha. She's, you know, getting better and stuff. And I just thought it was so sweet, because it's like me, and my community is the best. Correct. Yeah. But Clockwork was there, and I think Potato was there. But yeah, it was very sweet. But then he was going to bed. Yeah. Yes, he is. He's great. Is there like an expert? I'm fine with an advanced apiary. Alright, we'll get 2 advanced, or 3s, maybe 3, maybe even. No, I'm not drilling, right. Okay. Fabricate, fabricate, fabricate. That's good. Now, if memory serves, I know where the wild honey is. It's far, far away. Also, we can grab another one of these while we're at it. Because I know exactly where it is. Okay. Whew. Man. Oh yeah, also, there was a bigger YouTuber that used my content to make a video. I thought it was so cool. Because he credited me in his description. Being like, oh, thanks to Internet Tomato for providing the lore needed to make this video. Because he was... I forget exactly... Well, I mean, he essentially went over, like, the science of the Red Death pathogen. And that was essentially the video. Just went over it in terms of, like, a game mechanic. And he went over about how he thinks it was a miss that it wasn't, like, used as much in the game, which... Completely agree. It was a pretty huge miss. They made it a huge deal for like 30 seconds, and then you didn't have the Red Death. It's just like in the background. So I obviously agree with that, but yeah, so that was essentially the video. Went over it and was just saying how it was a miss, that they should have used it better. Yes, more Red Death. Is it Y? T? Yeah. Alright, we can dump these. Apiary. Install. How much time? 12 minutes? Okay, that's fine. We'll return here later. Perfect. T. Okay, perfect. Got the slime. We're gonna go this way, because we're gonna pass through here later. Oh, I was gonna grab that. Do I need any of their stuff? I might need some plorts. I don't remember what I need, though. Yeah, I have a puddle, son. I have my puddle. My puddle is safe. In my pocket. Nobody can harm my puddle. I don't think we need it. Do we need one of you? Maybe. Excuse me, are you hungry? You're not hungry, really? How about you? There you go. There you go. Yeah, I really don't remember what which ones you need for the puzzle, so I was just gonna head over and figure it out. Brilliant, I know. I don't think I need a puddle plort, do I? I feel like that'd be crazy. Can't eat. A lot of the basic ones? Okay. Alright, well, we have a tabby and a pink. I'll just head over and take a peek. Pink, rock, tabby, phosphor, yeah. Phosphor. I remember when I figured this out, thought I was a genius. That's the pink. Okay, so pink starts. Okay. I just have to find them. Who are you? You're a cat. Probably. No, you're not a cat. What are you? Oh, you're a rock. I thought that those were cat ears on the side of his head. I swear. I could have sworn. It's a honey. Where's the cat? Oh, this is the cat. Found him, found him. There you are. I know you by your ears. Okay. So pink, unneeded. I don't think that the puddle is in here. Let's see here. Boom, red, phosphor. What is that light blue one? Maybe that is a puddle plort. No, that's probably a rock. No, that must be rock. And what is this one? This, that's honey. Wow, man. Yeah, that's honey. Okay. There's no puddles. Okay, good to know. Oh, so I'm gonna have to do 2 more trips back here, but that's okay. Might be able to get one on my way. Yeah, I might be able to get a honey plort. Yeah, also, right. I can probably get a rock plort. I forget if, honey needs fruit or veggies. Actually, I should take 2 of each. That is smarter. Okay. Oh, I do need a boom. Boom, 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 boom. You just eat meat. Oh, perfect. Okay, we needed a boom, I think. Didn't we need a boom? I think we totally needed a boom. 100%. 1 hundo. Okay. And then the honey is over here. Oh, there's a hunter. Oh, man. I don't have enough stuff for you, buddy. Oh, I do. Man. Alright, we'll take it. Haven't seen one of those in ages. Alright, well, as long as I get the boom, I can, I'll have enough anyway. But boom, red, honey, rock, phosphor. Thank you. You are 100% helping. Hello, hungry people. There's a honey. I don't remember what you eat, though. Please be... Oh, it's a fruit. Fruit. Gimme. Eat. Yes, nom on it. Nom it. Come on. Oh, my goodness. Got it. Okay. Alright. So, that means we have 3 of them, or 2 of them. I need to sell the gold plort. Ow. You do help. You help. All the time. Okay. These are getting close, probably. Well, yeah, halfway. Alright, so we just need a rad rock phosphor. That's not too bad. Now, where... Okay, the honey... I saw him. He was over here, right? Yep. Then the boom. Where is the boom? Are you a boom? Yep. Perfect. Alright, we're going to head back. We're going to dump the plort and the slime. We're going to grab what we need. Phosphor, rock, rad. Phosphor. Oh, I don't have a rad. Do I have a rad? I don't know if I have a rad. I don't think I have a rad at home. You just found your table on how you never have to breed chickens. Yes. I don't blame you for doing that at all. Yeah. I always forget the easiest way to get around. Like, I know there's climbing, but that's like such a pain. But maybe that is the way. Maybe it is. Okay. I actually don't see a good way up. Can't climb on that. Yeah. But the problem is right here, you're not able to get through there. Yeah, I mean that's the main problem with the jungle. Well, this is like the one area that I need a mini map. Like the rest of the area is fine, but this is like the one spot. But yeah, okay, so I'm able to get up from there. Yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to get back without a jetpack, by the way. Because I know you can get there before you get a jetpack. But there must be some way to jump, but I don't know. Or a portal. Yeah. By the way, kind of random, but have you ever played Don't Starve or Don't Starve Together? Yeah, the tabby is a teleport. If I make it explode. Yeah, I don't know why I just thought about Don't Starve, but I had a friend that used to play Don't Starve together with a long time ago. It was fun. I mean, it wasn't like stellar, but it was a trip. You know, it was a thing. I did see that they're coming out with a Don't Starve board game, but I doubt it's going to go well. You're more into Terraria? Okay. I tried Terraria once, but it wasn't my favorite. That same friend had, like, very strong opinions on games. Terraria has a board game in the works? Oh, really? Nice. Yeah, I feel like occasionally they do well, but sometimes it's like they really don't know how to translate it. One game that I did, that I have played that was once the video game, which maybe you've heard of, is, oh yeah, I do, yeah. There's my Rad and Boom. Kablam. One game that I did play a long time ago was Frostpunk. And rock. Yeah, this is the last one, right? I have to check what you said. Let's double check. Yeah. Boom. Yeah, rad. So rad rock phosphor. That's what I need. Okay. Rad rock phosphor. Perfect. I don't think I need to bring anything else, so we're good. But yeah, I played Frostpunk, and the game was like close to good. It was so it was pretty close to being a good game, but it definitely had problems because it didn't quite do it. It was incredibly difficult, I will say that. Like the people in the board game community definitely were all in agreement that some people argued that it was literally impossible to win, but that isn't true. You just have to, like, once you get used to the game's mechanics, you start to realize, like, you know, I mean, it's like any game. Once you get really used to the game's mechanics, eventually it goes from being really hard to, you know, actually this is kind of easy. Yeah, that's true. The Frostpunk PC game is very hard. Yes. But yeah, it definitely is. But I will say that it's like the board game was something where it's like your first 3 times you play the board game, you know, pretty much anybody's gonna lose, because it's something where it's like you're gonna make a mistake on something because you didn't think about the resources or you didn't time it right. You like city builders, but Frostpunk makes you depressed. That's the intention. They're supposed to make you feel sad. They're supposed to make you feel terrible so you come back for more. Yes. Kablam. Man, I keep on getting texts. What is happening? Might be the group. Oh, it is. Okay, we're good. Yes, yeah, I don't blame you. Positive escapism is the best kind of escapism. I'd look at Slime Rancher. Dude. Alright, Rocky. Where did I mistake the rock? I'm already depressed, IRL. I don't need escapism. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're here for the record. I really am. Awesome. We did it. Also glad you're there. Nice. Good. I'm glad you're stable. Yeah. I've definitely known, well, I've definitely known people in, like, varying degrees. I never get over the slime chorus. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Another one? Okay, I'm not going for it. You're on your own, pal. I will do it again. So we need quantums for a reason. Oh, for quantum. 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 I want more. Quantum, 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 quantum. I want 7. Another one? They're just giving us the gold. Okay, 7. Perfect. Now, I believe... How do I do this? There's a trick. I have to find the quantum food. Yeah, phase lemon. Yeah, I need to find... There. Oh, phase lemon right there. Oh, wow. That was lucky. Okay, don't even have to think about it. Okay, cool. Alright, we're heading back. We have what we want. Open sesame. Okay. I don't believe that we can grab everything, though. Yeah. Thinking hard? Never made mine. Yeah. Yeah, I am here to relax. What a great game. They know. Oh, I missed the box. That's okay. Now, the very rare resource I won't be able to get. I guess that does matter to me. Okay, let's see what we get. I needed wild honey, didn't I? Oh, whoops. Yeah, I think I needed wild honey. It was either wild honey or hexacomb. I believe that this is beeswax. Yeah, buzzwax. Yeah, I said it right there. So I'm just gonna take the rare. Ooh, the royal jelly is important too. Oh dear. Okay, hexacomb, you're gone. Okay. I probably shouldn't have done it this way, but the thing is, it's gonna be reset. What are you guys doing? Nut jobs? Okay. Alright, perfect. What are they doing? The fools. Okay. Yeah, we'll head back. 6 wild honey? Okay, perfect. I know that royal jelly is a very rare resource. I don't remember what it's needed for, but I believe it's like the teleporters need royal jelly, maybe? I don't know. I think that's what it is. Okay. I do need to feed that tabby so I can just head home from here. I think, well, right, so now what we need is the quantum ports. Also, I think I've mentioned it before, but I remember when I played the game originally, it was back when the quantum slimes worked differently, so they would just be able to escape the cage no matter what you did. That was awful. Luckily, that's not the case anymore. Oh yeah, we'll dump these first. Or no, I'll do this first. Wait, oh no, the crystals were by the science. Right, so we're going to the same spot. Mm-hmm. That's what I did at first. But I'm pretty sure in the new update, like ever since it became whatever version this is, I'm pretty sure you're fine now. Look at all this stuff. Remove crops. Wait, what? Allows you to build something new? No, I want to... Oh, right. I just put it in. There. Perfect. Okay. Now, what do we need for you? 12. That's not too bad. And apparently we needed jellystones, and we did need hexacombs after all, but we have enough. Okay. Well, if I wait 12 minutes, then I'll be able to grab it. I need more honey plorts, though. Hopefully we'll get 4 more honey. Well, wild honey. Okay. Look at all this. Okay, fine. I'll take it. Oh my gosh. Look at all this. This is insane. I got plenty. I think I have enough. Eat it. Eat it. You too. I don't know if there's any more in there. Well, just in case. Yep, one more. Okay. Okay. Eat the hot onions. Okay, perfect. Just take them all. There you go, guys. Okay, we'll go back to Pinky. Perfect. Plenty. We'll have all the carrots they need. Okay. Put one in there. Perfect. Very wise, I know. What would I need? Honey, right? Yeah, I need honey plorts. You guys hungry? Probably. The only thing that is a problem is that the drones can only send one thing to one area. What it would be really nice is if they would get fed automatically, but not exactly a thing. I have heard that with mods you can play this cooperatively. That would be kind of cool. I gotta say. Alright. Oh man, it's a lot. Yeah, you really can't trust the quantum slimes too much. And the hunters are also mildly concerning. Back in the day with my first run, the hunters were right here. It was hunters and honey. They were right here. That's what I used to do. And then the quantums were in the cave. That's how I did it. And I have no regrets. Okay. Man, they really should have cute games like this more often. I'm sure that there are tons I haven't played, but like, you know, Cat Goes Fishing is cute, this game is cute. It's a very nice change of pace after playing like Tainted Grail. But yeah, I was starting to talk about it before, but we are starting to discuss doing the Tainted Grail TTRPG. It's supposed to be coming in this month. We'll see if that's the case, but supposedly. Purchase. Advanced slime toys? No way. No way. Yep. I assume that Slime Rancher makes the cut. What? Oh my goodness, they're crowding it. That is so cute. Love them. They are adorable. Alright, we'll throw in the honey. What is your favorite cozy game like this? Or do you have one? The whole stack. Now, I'm sure that quantums are worth tons, but we probably want to put in all of these in here. House Flipper, very zen. Yeah, I can imagine. There's a game that I did get when it was on sale. It was like 99 cents, so it's like, you know, normally $40, and it's like, oh, whatever, I'll try it. And it was a car mechanic game. It was so much more fun than I thought it would be. Because all you're doing is fixing your car. But yeah. I gotta say, the advanced mode of it was kind of a pain, so I didn't do it. Which I usually do advanced mode, because that's how I am. but you had to know the location of where all the what do you call them, screws are on a vehicle. And if you didn't really know or weren't too positive, it was like you couldn't like take anything apart. But it was fun. Ship Graveyard Sim? I don't think I know that one. Ship Graveyard Sim. Doesn't ring a bell. Just take big shipwrecks apart? Yeah. There was one game, by the way, that was a lot of fun. Which I don't know if you're interested in these types of games, but it was called The Return of Obra Dinn. And I gotta say, it was a lot more fun than I expected it to be. Power Wash Simulator. Just played the demo for the sequel the other day. Ooh. Very fun. It's one of those, like, oddly satisfying video type things. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna go back to collect what we want. But yeah, the game Return from Obra Dinn, it was a lot of fun because it's like, yeah. Have you ever played that game or heard of it? Crime Scene Cleaner is also in my cozy category. Crime Scene Cleaner, interesting. Yeah. Clean up the blood. Oh yeah. Oh man, there was a gun shell over here. Gotta remember to wipe off the fingerprints. You ever heard of that game? Yeah. Well, you know what? Maybe I'll play it on Steam on stream at one point. It was a lot of fun. Basically the story, well, yeah, so if you're not interested in playing it, but interested in seeing it, I could do that. But basically you are a guy that's investigating what happened to a ship. And it has a unique art style. It's very like I believe it's black and white half the time, if memory serves. Yes, yeah, out of the way. So it's a very different kind of a art style as well, and it kind of it's like pencil drawn. It looks like, I don't know what that's called. But yeah, it's a pretty interesting game. But basically, you have to determine what happened to the ship, and you essentially have to determine the fate of every crew member. And you kind of deduce from, well, yeah, you essentially deduce from like the memories of different characters that you're able to observe, essentially like their last moments, but only a few of them. And you have to determine what happened to every single crew member on the ship, and there's like 50 of them, or 100 or something. So, and you also have to determine what happened in general to the ship. But it was fun. The very first mission in Crime Scene Cleaner, you go to get rid of the body of a drug dealer that a friend of yours accidentally killed. Then as you clean the apartment, you discover more bodies. Turns out the guy was a serial killer. What a great way to begin the game. Hey, I'm your best friend. Oh, don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about it. But, alright, we got more honey. We got tons of wild honey. Got more hexacomb. I believe this will be enough to get 3 in total. No, it'll be 2 wild honey shy. That job gets you on the radar of crime family and then make you do jobs for him. Oh no. Man. It does sound fun. So you just clean up all the crimes of the crime family. By the way, I will say that I don't feel like I can end this game until Potato comes in, because I want her to decide how the house looks, because I know that she's going to have an opinion. Okay, let's start building these. Utilities. Now we can grab... Oh, just one. I need more jellystone. Completely forgot about that. That's okay. We'll get one. Okay. Jellystone is pretty easy to get. But yeah. There's one where a hacker got into the family's home system and made them think the house is haunted. That kind of reminds me of Do Not Feed the Monkeys, like something you'd see on there. Yeah, okay. We're going to place... I guess this is a good spot. It's pretty central. I guess I could just put him in the center. B. No, this is fine. Drone. Install. Nice. E to activate. Pick up. No. T. E. E. There we go. Target. Plorts. No. Yes. Source. Plort collectors. Destination. Plort market. Go. You need water. Yeah, refill it here. Is he good doing it? Oh my goodness, look at the little guy. He's doing it. Potato! You're here. There's a cat ghost haunting the place the whole time? Oh man. So like how pot traces on the walls. Oh no. Potato, I have questions for you. Man. Oh wow, look at all that money. Look at all that money. Oh my gosh. That was like 1,500. Potato, I have a question. If you're there. You did peek. It was busy being Tomato's slave and creating a schedule. You didn't have to do it now. I was just saying it's some time. But you didn't even have to do it. I just said that would be helpful. I bet it's all pretty. I have a feeling. It's probably all in different shades of pink. The time slots. All right. Let me guess. 1 a.m. to midnight. Work on videos. Hard to tell. So I still work. Never. I sleep 100%. What did I just get? Oh, I got the advanced. Oh, and what are we getting next? Ginger Snap Chroma Market Link. Cool. Keep going. Advanced. Puzzle cube. Oh my goodness. Reduces agitation of nearby slimes, especially quantum slimes who have both solved and not solved it already before. Yes. Oh my goodness, I'm being bullied by everybody. They're gonna solve it. Oh, potato. You called it. A potato, look at this. There's a rubber ducky. And look, they crowd it. They love it. They squeeze the rubber ducky. Look at it. So cute. Adorable. Market Link lets you put a market station on machine places so you can sell stuff all the way at the lab. Oh, cool. That's awesome. Man, I'm glad that they added that. Like, you know, having the Z Corporation stuff. Excuse me. Guys. Well, whatever. There must be a floor under him. It's okay. Potato, if you're there, I was gonna let you pick the look of the house because I thought you might have an opinion on it. But I'm able to customize the appearance, and also I can customize other stuff. Firecracker? Oh, does it? Does it change? I actually don't see it change. Oh, wait a second. The inside of the vac? Oh, okay. So the outside of the vac changes. So in terms of tech... Wait, what's changing? Oh, wait. The website did the house. Tech. Cobalt. Okay, so the little things change the way that they look. Very cool. Robo Ranger. Nice. Lovely. Okay. Stay fed. I don't know where he is. Oh, is it like the drone? Yeah. Where did the drone go? He didn't go all the way over here, did he? That'd be crazy. No. Where did the droney go? Droney? There you are. Let's look at him. Yeah, that's his current appearance. Take a good long look. Tech. Cobalt. Wait, did I do tech? Oh my gosh. I did. Okay. Is he cobalt? Yeah, he is. Look at him. He has a cobalt look. So cool. Let's see. Let's give him milkshake. And we're gonna be Cobalt House. And Vac will be Metatron. Variety. Nice. Milkshake. Very cool. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna head back, trying to get some wax. However, I do need to get those jelly stones. I think I can just do that here. I think. Okay. The plot frames are also pink. Oh yeah. They are. You're right. I didn't even notice that. How is there still a crystal in there? How do you make it? Eat it. Yeah. That is pretty cool, though. Drill or pump? Pump does rock? I need rad and boom. I can do this one. So we need pink plorts and rad plorts. We need a lot of pink plorts. I believe a novice of whatever I want will be enough for the jelly. I think. But we do need rad, so whatever requires rad is the one. Okay, we definitely need all of these. Exactly $2,000. Well, at least I have a friend. Whoops. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, I keep on getting distracted, but I was saying that I was prepping for the Tamed Grail TTRPG, how that'll look and all, so... Yeah, the content, like the deluxe box, should be coming in next month, I think. Hopefully. Well, sorry, not next month, this month, because we're in October. Time flies so fast, by the way. Like I was saying to Potato today that it feels like last weekend when I did the Nazar video was like almost a month ago. That's how it feels. But at the same time, I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. Time is strange at the moment. But yeah. But anyways, yeah, like we're gonna get a drill. I don't remember which one is a jellystone, but we just need one. But yeah, so they have been working on creating characters, but it's one of those things where it's like, it is tough. By the time I can go back to work 100%, it'll be half a year since you last worked. Oh, really? Man, that'll be strange. I don't think I'd get there. That will be weird. But as I've said a few times, I am very thankful that you are here. But, oh, I have a gate. Oh, it's a pink gate. Funny. Only worked first week of June, then 2 weeks vacation, then operation. Yeah, I mean, I remember when, right, when you got the surgery. I do remember that. I mean, I'm not good with dates. Like, I'm really awful with dates, but I do remember that. Because I do remember checking in on you, because I remember after it happened, I remember, you know, well, I remember checking in on you. I don't remember when the exact day was, but it was like the day or the day after or whatever, checking in on you. But it's like I hadn't seen you in a while. It's like, man, I really hope... Okay, that was close. But then I kept on thinking about, man, I really hope that she's doing good. Then I messaged you again because I hadn't seen you in a bit. I do remember that. Okay. You think the day before you went under the knife actually was away at the hospital? Okay. Okay. And no royal jelly there. Here, if you get operated in the morning, you get admitted the day before. Yeah, it's a lot faster here. There we go. I do remember as a kid needing to like undergo surgery. It was definitely not that case, but I think it was like, I don't know. I had to get there super early because I think that because it was an hour away where we had to go. And I remember it being dawn when we got there. But I thought that the surgery started at noon, or maybe it ended at noon. And the surgery only lasted like an hour and a half or something. It wasn't too bad. I do like the art style, by the way. Very cutesy. They did a good job with it. Boxing. Okay. Man, Potato just came in to make fun of me and now she's gone. That was the intention the whole time. Okay. Is there any more upgrades to get? There probably is not. Okay. Oh, they're already dancing? Okay, in a moment, guys. Man. Okay, I don't need the oil. Here it is. Jellystone. And fossils. Okay. Okay. So I can make one more. I don't know where I'm gonna... What am I gonna do with you? What am I gonna do with you? Drone. What do I want to do with another drone? Maybe I should think about it. Also, what can I get? I can get the pink teleporter and warp depot. They're actually not that expensive, surprisingly. I do think that it's funny that the was it the stage is, yeah, the hoop is 7,500. Pretty crazy. Yeah, we should do a teleporter. We should get, we need to get him at some point. Doesn't hurt to do it now. Okay. So we got the important stuff. Okay, we need lava dust. Ugh, where would lava dust be? It's not in, like... No, there's no way that's in the other realm. Is it? Nah, no way. Impossible, maybe. I don't know. Actually, maybe it is. I have a feeling it is. The rocky area where the boom and rat are. True. Maybe that is where it is. I think that, does it tell you the rate? No, it doesn't tell you the regions. I guess I do have Slimepedia. Rand World, yeah. So I know that it goes by these regions. Like whenever, like I don't believe it's specifically where it's located within the region. It's just if it's somewhere in said region. I think that the ranch only has everything common and uncommon. And then I think that that's the way it goes if memory serves. And then the others can have rare depending. So I guess it could be the Indigo Quarry. Dry Reef is right outside the ranch, by the way. Where would Deep Brine be? Would it be the quarry? I guess I would guess the quarry. Yeah. But then Deep Brine would be a pump. Wouldn't be a drill. Oh, I need booms. Okay. Yeah, we probably need to grab a bunch of plorts and put it in. Also, well, no. Wait. He escaped. Oh my gosh. I can't let that happen. Do we have the music playing? No. Well, we do, but... Oh my gosh. Dude. I hate when they escape. Not these guys. You looked it up? Hedge your bets. Deep Brine is Dry Reef. Oh, really? Oh yeah, the pump makes sense. Man. I might have to throw one of these guys out of here. Because one of them did escape. Well, should be far enough away. Lava dust is anywhere with pump? Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, that is a lot of money. Okay. We can get the next stage. I don't remember what it gave us. Playful Fox. Ginger Snap Chroma. Peapod Chroma. And Market Link. Then we can get a Grotto upgrade. Man, I love this. Most of this stuff is anywhere. Only certain ingredients need certain locales. Yeah, okay. Is a Grotto upgrade cool? Oh, is he still working? Might not have been. Okay. Gives you fancy crystals in the grotto. Oh, that's cool. Where is he? Oh, there you are. Oh no, I need those. Give them back. No. No. No, stop it. Please. Okay, whatever. Fine. Okay, we need the boom. Man, he's doing too good of a job. Okay. No. Oh, that's fine. You can take the tabbies. And they're hungry. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's like, it's always... Does it hurt you? Doesn't hurt you, does it? Okay, good. Because I don't know if I'd like that anymore. Mostly on the ceiling? Okay. That's cool. Okay. I think it was 7,500, so it'll be a moment before I'm able to get it. Okay. Alright, so we need to pump in the dry reef. An advanced one, preferably. Or two, really. 1, 2. It's not that important. Let's leave it. We'll just do 2. Because we just need... Well... Or no, we need 5 deep brine. Alright, we'll do 3. Okay. Alright. We'll send them in. This definitely is a game that's very easy to just keep doing more and more. The classic one more day. Install. I will say that the main game, well, I'm trying to remember if there'd be any other game that was more like that, but the main game that did feel that way when I played it was Crusader Kings. In that game, it was all like, it wasn't even a question, it was just like, because since time is constantly moving, it's really hard to just stop, because it's like, well, if I stop now, I might forget I have to send these soldiers over here, and then this needs to be paid for, and oh, well, I'm almost done with this, and this needs to be upgraded, and I forgot to do this first, and It really is something like that, you know? Very easy for time to, like, pass. Okay. So the hunter and the honey, they probably need to eat. I probably need to sell their stuff too. Yeah, we're gonna have to put in an auto feeder for sure. Okay. Oh, they're all hiding. Okay. All right. All right. So we're gonna do an auto feeder. I don't want them to get mad forever. Any game that has the classic farming sim save on day's end. Yeah. Yeah, that is very hard to stop. Right, as soon as you start a new day, well, I already started. Yeah, exactly. They know how to get you. Yeah. Okay, we'll sell these. They probably do sell rather well. Well, oh, that's a rock port. That's crystal. Okay. Okay. So, where's the fire? So fire is in the other place. That's Dervish. I forget their name, but they're in the other world. I don't remember what these two are. What are they? I don't remember. Also, didn't they originally... Oh, right, Mosaic. Yeah, Mosaic. Tangle? Man, you know too much. How do you know? How do you have a good memory? So, Dervish, Mosaic, Tangle, then the fire guy. But that leaves one. Because there's the fire, Mosaic, Dervish... Oh, are they all in this? Are they all in Slime Rancher 2 too? Is that Tangle? I don't remember. One of those two is Tangle. What's the? Yeah, there's one I don't quite recall. Almost all. Man, what is it? Oh, that's Tangle? Oh, and that's Dervish? Oh, okay. And then this is Mosaic. Oh, this is just a saber? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess that would make sense. Oh, we can afford it. Here we go. Grotto upgrade. Decorizer. Vanguard. Man. They're just taking all my money. Okay. Whoa. Very cool. Stalactites. And a few stalagmites. Shiny. Very cool. I like that. I didn't even notice there was a... What? I didn't even know that there was an open ceiling over here. Huh. Never saw that before. I thought it was completely enclosed. I didn't know there were vines. Huh. Yay. And the arch. I love it. Alright, so this is probably done. Or just about. Oh, there are for all of them? Awesome. Oh, wait, no, not over here. What am I thinking? Out in the front. Okay. All right, here we go. Deep brine. Nice. We need 5, I think. Also, we do need to make 2 of them, I forgot. Lava dust. Okay. We'll just need 1. Okay, so after a second go around, we'll get all the deep brine we need. And we just need and then we do need 1 lava dust. Perfect. Alright. How did you get out here? How? They all got out. What? Oh my gosh. Yep. This is why they can't stay in the world. Oh my gosh. The food's in here, guys. I even put it in the thingy. Well, I guess they ran out. That you're going in. Temporary. It's just temporary. What in the world? Another one? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay, are they... Oh my gosh. Okay, they're finally all inside. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to let one of them go. Or maybe 2 of them, really. Okay, sorry, buddy. You've been picked. You too. Watch out. Okay, perfect. Man. Okay. This is getting awful. Oh my gosh. Do I have to send them in? Maybe I do. Yeah, they keep doing that. Guys, there's literally food in here. What is wrong with them? Also, why did it just start happening? Okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to transfer them over. They're too dangerous to... Well, maybe they're too dangerous. They might be fine over there, actually, because this is a really long walk. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have left the phase lemons right outside by them. They should be calm. Guys, really? Dudes. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell these. And I'm going to buy the other calming thing for the crystal guys. Hopefully they'll just solve it, but I have very strong doubts. By the way, Masha, did you see how close we are to 700 subscribers? So close. I'm hoping we'll get there. Monday is the dream, I guess. Ooh, get out of the way, buddy. Could have been bad. Alright. What do crystals like? It's a crystal ball. Crystal slimes, you can use it to see the future. They'll never tell. Okay. Crystals. After you record your reading of Liliana books. Okay. I said I would do it if I hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Which I highly doubt. But I will if that happens. I will read the most tame one, but again, I was told that it's not tame at all. It's very not tame. Okay, hopefully they're gonna be good now. They have both calming things, they have calming music, there's less of them. Maybe they'll be fine. But yeah, currently I'm averaging, like, I believe I'm averaging 100 subscribers in slightly over a month, like 33-ish days. So, because viewership increases during holidays, like apparently December is the best month for YouTube, my guess is that I probably will hit the 1,000 by the end of the year, but it's gonna be like really close. I'll probably be really down to the wire. Because in 3 months, that's going to be essentially 300 subscribers if things continue as they are. But we are getting also a bump during December. So my best guess is they'll be very, very close. But we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, we'll definitely see. Anyway. Okay. I know that Masha, or not Masha, I know that Dawn likes to see me uncomfortable with that for sure. But yeah. Man, so many pinks. Alright, we're going to go back to the pink slimes out in the front. It might not be fed all too much. We're going to feed people. Time to bully fucks on yeah. Well, you have time, but yeah. Who knows? Oh man, I keep on getting distracted about the TTRPG. Right, when I was trying to help them create characters for the TTRPG and all that, man, it was interesting because it's like, right, they aren't familiar with Tainted Grail all too much. So it's like having to try to explain to them the world. It's like, you know, for me, I am a reservoir of Tainted Grail knowledge because it's kind of what I do at this point. Right, so I'm able to answer any question they got. I got you. But I kept on thinking about it. It's like, man, I don't know how much someone would know, even given what I've said in the lore videos. Like, you know, one of them kept on asking me about Fomorians. Well, what's their culture like? Like, what do we know about them? Like, where are they from? Like, they're from there, but how long did that last? Like, there was an age, or like, you know, all these different questions. And I was thinking about it. It's like, I know, but, or like, I know a lot of those answers, or I can deduce what's most likely. But it's not detailed in the game at all. Fomorians I don't think are mentioned once, but they are a race that is a faction in, like, you know, in the continent, in the homelands. Like, I can imagine that being really difficult for somebody if they want to create a character on the continent and understand what the world is like. Like, you know, the leader, which is what they're calling the DM, the GM, is really going to be at a loss as to, because they're just going to have to make it all up pretty much. But it's like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess it's not that bad, but it's like, right, they don't really have a whole lot of knowledge to go back on. What do I give this to? I guess the pinks. They eat anything. Okay. I don't know why I picked those up. Okay. No, they're doing fine. And then it's like, on the other hand, for me to like explain to them the opposite, or you know, the flip of it, of like explaining Avalon, that is like, you know, so difficult. Like if somebody wants to say be from what would be a good example? It's hard to explain. Falfoir. There's next to nothing about it. Or Timber. You know what? No, Timberwall might be good as well. But it's like there's, you know, Timberwall, Farshire, Falfoir, Bendorka, whatever. You know, Crow's Nest, Farpoint. You know, these are locations. They have stories, but they're very like, you know, they're vague. They're not all too detailed. And it's like, it's probably very hard for somebody to, because it's like the lore doesn't really explain it in their core book all too much. There's like a paragraph that describes, or maybe two, about these locations. And it's something where it's like, again, from the DM's perspective, it's like, well, if I'm supposed to run a game of Timberwall and I have no idea about it, like beyond the fact that it's a trading community, that could be kind of tough. Because it's like, that is kind of how it is, where it's like, oh, Farshire is the biggest, whatever you call it, is the biggest farmhold in all of Avalon, type of thing, where it's like, you know, it doesn't really detail it too much, the origins of it, and it's like what happened there. It's like, you know, all that stuff is kind of not in the game. It's not really described. Okay. Skadoosh. Is there more here? Man, I'm surprised I don't have the Mark II of the Treasure Cracker. I don't know how long I have to wait for that one. Maybe it's like 3 months. Yeah, it is a shame. It's kind of sad. Reminds me of the setting I had for your last campaign. What do you mean? How was it? I did so much extra lifting, the fleshing out stuff. Yeah, fleshing stuff out. Yeah, that is a thing, because it's like, I have made a campaign world in D&D before when I first did D&D. That is so difficult. Like, I mean, it's not necessarily something where it's like, you know, it's not like I can't do it, but it's like, it's so much time and energy to have to come up with all that stuff. And especially when it's like Avalon is a place. Camland is a location. It has a story. It has a layout. You can see it, whatever. And for them not to flesh it out for the DM is kind of tough, because it's like, you know, they're going to have to do one of two things, and that's tons of research and deducing, trying to figure out what actually is there, or just making it up. And then it's going to be a lot of work having to do that. You know, it's I don't know, because it's like, since, you know, Tainted Grail is semi-historical, you know, I'm sure a lot of, like, when I was talking to the guys about what characters they want to be, it's like, you know, some of them know more about Arthurian legend than others. So it's like, you know, they already have their misconceptions and kind of ideas as to what the world would be like. And like, well, no. Tainted Grail is very different. It's Arthurian inspired, but it's not Arthurian legend. And I can definitely imagine somebody hoping that Avalon is going to, or like imagining Avalon to be something, or like hoping to see Camelot or the Round Table, but that's not what's available. Ugh. Sorry, I have to unplug and plug in that. I will say the other kind of odd thing is like, right, you're creating a game where you're creating a game based on Arthurian legend where Arthur isn't there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I mean, the core book is big. You know, I think I mentioned it's like 500 pages, and it's still not done. Like it's again, it's like version 0.7, 0.8, in my opinion, or something like that, maybe 0.9. So it's like it's not done, but it's close. But it's about 500 pages. And I think I mentioned this already, but it was a huge bummer that they didn't explain. Whoops, what happened there? Sorry, my screen went black for a second. Okay. But it was such a big bummer that they didn't flesh out the continent at all. That was a huge bummer. You think there's an entire book for the gameplay, an entire book for the setting? Right, that's what I would do. As I'm used to from Game 7. Yeah, that's what I would do. 100%. I would separate the two. They do have something, well, the main thing that they have that's similar to that is that they have like this detailed solo book. And in that book, it does flesh out all the locations a lot more than the core book, which is kind of weird to me. But it's like, right, so so they have like how you play a whole scenario on your own, and it uses like, I don't remember, it's like 4 or 5 different decks of cards and tons of tables. And they have that whole system. And in that thing, they have everything super fleshed out. Which I was kind of surprised, because it's like, that must have taken so much work. But then at the same time, in the core book, when they're actually explaining the setting for the leader, it's probably about half as detailed. But it's still a lot of, it's still a lot to read through. And also the other thing is like the creation is definitely difficult. I think I've mentioned it before, but it's like one of my concerns is somebody with a reading disability reading that is going to be like incredibly lost, because I thought it was 7,500. They're going to be so lost having to do that, because it is something where it's like, yeah, it just needed to be structured a lot better. But yeah. However, as I said, since it's not like complete, it's possible they're going to do that, where they are going to organize it better in the future. That's what I'm hoping for. And also I am hoping they are going to flesh out the continent, because that was not fleshed out. And something that I think that the main thing that all the guys were asking when I was going over their character was essentially like, why are we leaving the continent for the homelands? Like, why would we do this? And I hadn't like explained the history yet, but that is definitely something that they're gonna have to, the DM's gonna have to explain. Because, I mean, think about it. Like, we know Avalon, and, I mean, I haven't gone over the lore of the Fall of Avalon yet, but basically, right, the Menhirs are dying, and humanity is, like, failing on Avalon, and they're forced to leave. Some of them leave to the continent. So, what doesn't make too much sense is why, after 100 years, are the people going from the continent to Avalon, right? In Arthur's time, it made sense, the Red Death, right? It totally adds up, no question there. That's why. So it's like you do have to come up with some kind of a reason. And also it's like, if you know about the lore, you know that the only way somebody can return or can go to Avalon is if they've been called to Avalon by a ruler of Avalon. So Arthur could call people, and the Ford dwellers could call people. That was a tar. So it's like, so there are definitely like all these questions that have to be answered, at least in my mind, from the lore perspective, and it definitely doesn't answer these. Because it's like, right, I don't know. There are definitely instances of like begging the question here and there, and it doesn't answer them. And I will definitely say some of my players have already recognized some of that stuff. But and also the other thing is, like, you know, which this is typically a pretty big part of Arthurian lore, is like, you know, Christianity would be a religion that is rather prominent. So it's like, you know, what happened to Christianity? Well, they don't touch on that whatsoever. Like, that isn't mentioned a single time. The only thing that's hinted at is that the Red Churches probably had some kind of a schism with the Christian church a long time ago. Like, that's what we can deduce. We don't really know that. And it's like, that's a really valid question. And that's not touched on at all. And the other thing that I think is a little bit of a bummer is they don't really describe the gods in Tainted Grail. They just, you know, are kind of like, well, they exist. And it's not like there's a pantheon. They already have so many. It's not like they have a pantheon of gods in the book. It's more so just like, hey, they exist. And some people believe in it, and some of them can grant powers, and, you know, but many times it's like healing, and but they don't really touch on it. But yeah. Also, I was kind of shocked that they didn't really talk about the Red Church much. Yeah, exactly. It's very vague. I wish they would have hired me, because I would love to be able to create something for people, to be able to help them play the TTRPG. I mean, the thing I am going to throw it to the guy, at the very least, I'm going to suggest more origins than what they have. I mean, I think I mentioned this before, but think about this, right? They have a quest that's for solo, quest for multiplayer, I think. Just mail them and ask Wami. Yeah, Wami as a consultant. I know, I would be willing to do that, but I can't imagine them saying yes. It feels weird. Also, right, they're already releasing the books, so I feel like they'd be like, no, like, I don't know. And also they are from France, so I feel like that might be complicated. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe not, actually. Actually, probably wouldn't be. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I could mention it. But yeah, I mean, it is something where it's like, yeah, well, you're right. The quest that they have provided for when you're not playing solo is based on the idea of your entire group. I think I mentioned this before. But the entire group are from the continent going to Avalon. Well, yeah, true. They are being published in English. I will say their updates are always in English and French. Just like a Canadian. But yeah, what is strange is that the multiplayer thing that they have is a story. Oh yeah, I was going to do the 7Z. Yeah, if anything, if it takes off, just publish your own third-party product. Man, I don't know where to even begin with something like that. Slime trophy? Eh. But, man, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So their story... Oh, blue teleporter. Their story is based off of, everyone coming from the continent and seeing Avalon for the first time. And that's how it essentially begins. I think that that's a fantastic beginning point. I really do, because there's so much. That's what I would do. Is that I'd have my players all be from the continent and sail over, because there's no way I'm going to be able to explain all of Avalon to them. And also, so much of the mystery and intrigue will be spoiled as I start explaining all the locations where you can be from and all the different nuances. It's like half of the mystery would be gone. So I completely agree with making it that that you start from the continent sailing over, right? The problem is that they don't have the continent at all fleshed out. So for you to make a character, there's no basis, there's no baseline. Like, and even in terms of like your backgrounds, which determine your skills and that kind of stuff, it is all based assuming you're from Avalon. None of it is based assuming you're from the continent. And that's not a good thing. Because I don't think that that would be the natural thing to do for a DM in this case. I think that what would probably make the most sense is that they're not from Avalon. The only way I'd have a party start in Avalon as Avalonians is if they've played the board games already or if they've played the RPG already. Then I would, if everyone is already comfortable. But otherwise, it just ruins it. Right? I mean, it's the same thing with, like, the main characters, which I've mentioned this before as well. But, and also, right, it's not exactly a spoiler, but because you've watched lore videos, but all the main characters are guardians, right? They're spirit guardians. They're guardian spirits, I should say. And that's something that for the player's handbook portion, they just tell you that up front. You're a guardian spirit. And it's like when I saw that, I was just like, ugh, you got to be kidding me. That was like the big reveal in the board games. For them to just say you guys are all guardian spirits, that should not be a thing. Like, not at all. I mean, you know, it's kind of like, yeah, exactly. That's something that the DM keeps to themselves. If it comes up that they feel like, hey, like if it comes up in the story that they're going to be aware that they're guardian spirits, that's fine. Like, but they might not even know ever. Like, their character may never realize that they're actually a guardian spirit. That's fine. What I mean, when I told my players was that the way that they did it is that each person identifies with a certain color, and that color will dictate their role in the party. That's how I explained it to them. That isn't what it says in the core book, but that's what I'm saying, because I don't want them to know that they're all spirit guardians of Avalon. Because I feel like that should be a surprise. That should be a reveal. You know, it's one of those things where it's like that was a mistake. I would not do that. And again, the only way I would do it is if the person playing has already played the board games and they're already aware. Then it's like, well, then sure. But then you shouldn't even put it in there because then they'd already know, at least in my mind. Oh, they're stuck in the bushes. Do you think it... Oh, do you want it... before, but one of my players was a Bard Azamar. The character didn't know they were in Azamar. The player didn't know he was fourth of a split deity levels. Yeah. Yeah, I did something similar to that at one point too. That mystery was the coolest thing. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It is a mystery, and it's fun to do it that way. And honestly, that is like the core. Oh my gosh, where are you going? Oh, you got out of there. But yeah, honestly, that is like the core of Tainted Grail in particular. Right? It's not just that it's a good idea, because I think that that is a good idea to do what you did. But I think that that is the core mechanic, or the core, like, storytelling, mechanic, I guess, that Tainted Grail does, and where they shine is the mystery in it. Where you see something, you're like, this is crazy, what's going on? You know, maybe you get abilities as you play, and you don't quite understand. Something that I loved, by the way, here's another thing that I really like. That the game did, but again they ruined it by just telling the player a spoiler, and that was that in the game your leveling up isn't normal. It's not a case of like, right, if you kill an ogre you get a certain amount of experience. Instead, you either ascend or gain disgrace points. So what I would do, or what I'm going to do, is that they're not going to know why they're getting disgrace and ascension. That's going to be on my side. I know. The thing is that in the core book, the player the player is aware why they're getting disgrace or why they're getting, you know, whatever. And and it's like, I don't like that. I'd much rather me know why and them have no idea what just happened. Like, oh, you know, like you talk to this one person and now all of a sudden I got like two disgrace points. I thought they did the right thing. That's what I want it to be, because to me that's what would happen. But it's like, basically the way that it's going is that the island, like Avalon, kind of has a role in the TTRPG where it's like, if you do actions that would upset what Avalon wants, you get disgrace. And it not humanity, but Avalon, the weirdness, like fate. Like if you go against fate, you gain disgrace. But if you go with fate, then you gain ascension. And you gain, and it's like, and it works in different ways, either disgrace or ascension, because it's like, if you're ascending, it's actually kind of a bad thing in terms of you being a little bit more mutated. There's this Greek campaign where there are epic paths that a character picks, similar to a background, but it has certain narrative interactions with the main story, and they get certain rewards. The player book actually shows it all. Yeah. Yeah, I like something like that. I'm in a DM Discord for it, and the consensus is do not show the rewards to the players. Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it should be in this game. It should be like a shock. I mean, I was thinking about it. It's like, there will definitely be instances where it's like, again, yeah, right. You don't show them the, yeah, right. Yeah, I think that's the right way to go. I mean, what I'm going to do, or my intention, was that whenever they do things that warranted disgrace points, I would just say, hey, like, put down 2 disgrace. And then once they hit a certain number of disgrace points, like, you know, every single time I give it to them, I'll ask them how many points they're at. And then once they hit a certain number, then I'm like, okay, you can pick between these 2 abilities. This is what happened to you, type of thing. That's what I would do. I wouldn't want it to be like, hey, like, you know, in the book, like, once you do a certain amount of X things to upset or make Avalon happy, there's a chance that you could be mutated in this way, whether based upon your personality or based upon some sort of an ability. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't explain that to them. Yeah, well, right. You take it even a step further. You're right. Surprise. What's going on? I will say that probably does make more sense with Tainted Grail. I will say that. I think that does make more sense with Tainted Grail, true. Because it's like, right. I think that, again, the beauty of Tainted Grail is the constant, like, what in the world? Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, maybe I will. I'll keep that to myself. Yeah. Yeah, that would make sense. Actually, I do think that is an interesting idea. I actually do like that a lot, because also, right, the Tainted Grail definitely has like dreamy stuff, or it's like things happen in dreams. So that actually is a really good idea, because what I could probably do is that, right, on their next long rest equivalent, I would make them have a dream, and they'd essentially pick a path of what happens in said dream, and I'd explain the possibilities, because it's like, that is something that happens with the weirdness. Is like, many times you see like alternate futures, or you see possible worlds. So I would probably make it that they observe the possible worlds and they have to decide which one they stepped into in their dream, and then all of a sudden they have some ability that was being portrayed in said dream. How are these not done yet? I feel like I've been talking. Man. Like, I had a counter for a 4th god boy. He needed certain thresholds to get visions that hinted at the truth. Yeah. Yeah. I think that would work. I probably will do that. Yeah. But the thing is like that is definitely something for like a longer campaign. And again, for me, it's a little bit easier. And oh yeah, right. I was talking about character creation because it's like each character, as I've explained before, it's like you have to choose your background, you have to choose your origin, you have to, and also you have to choose your life goal, right? That's kind of like the main three things you have to be thinking of, and then there's tons of skills because it's similar to Call of Cthulhu with the skill tests, right? So it's like those are the things that you really have to be focusing on whenever you create a character. And it's like imagine having to do that and there is zero information on your origin, like the possibility. Like you're told that there's this vague Arthurian inspired world, but it works nothing like Arthurian legend that you've ever heard of. And when you read the book explaining about the continent and what it's like, all it really says is that it's essentially diverse and like, yeah, and that there's like a huge variety of gods type of thing. And that's pretty much the extent of it. Like, it would be really hard to know, again, why are people leaving Avalon or leaving the continent? Why is this a thing? If all that we know about Avalon is that it's a danger, like why in the world would we leave? It's like you'd have to be really incentivized for some reason to go to a magical island where practically everyone was killed off for you to go from the continent to Avalon. And then also on top of that, to create this whole this huge overarching goal when you don't even know what exists in the world, that's really hard to do. Like I feel for my players for not really knowing, and honestly, they're just really lucky that they have me because I know what the world is like. But most people don't. So yeah, that was definitely a problem. And I already made the world how I would envision it on the continent, and I've already made 5 different origins for them so that they have choices. Because it's like essentially the origins determine one of your 5 like you have like 5 attributes essentially, and your origin determines which of the 5 gets a buff. So I essentially just made it that I gave them 5 origins as opposed to just 1 like it used to be. And with those 5, it just correlates with each of the 5 attributes. That's essentially what I did. So it's not even crazy complicated. And it's not even something where it's like, I don't even think of it as that, like, I know the lore, but they probably have more document. They have twice the number of documents that I have, and I guarantee that they've talked to people at Awakened Realms about it to have a better knowledge than I do, and they can ask questions. And I was able to create these 5 origins without much difficulty. And they had 1 for the continent. 1. That's crazy. So it's like that really shows that they didn't really envision anybody really being from the continent. I don't know why these guys are leaving. They have all the food in here. They have the stuff they like. I don't know. Yeah, well, right, because of that solo book, as I explained, that was incredibly detailed. Tons of work put into it, and then they have a single origin for the continent. It's like, right, I can't imagine the amount of hours it took to make that solo book. I really can't. But the origin, it took me a day. Right? I mean, it's essentially, I mean, imagine imagine creating a medieval setting. Like if you created a TTRPG with a medieval setting and the person has a generic origin called Europe. Like that would be nuts, because that is so vague, and that's like it's like the whole core of it. Like half of medieval times, you could argue, would have been done in Europe, where it's like a lot of people are probably imagining a European character, and it's like that was the equivalent to me. And it's like it's not that hard then to be like, okay, no, you can be you know, you can be German, you can be French, you can be whatever, and having those varieties. And they didn't have that. Yeah, that was a huge miss by them, for sure. A very huge miss. Because it just doesn't make any sense. Because it's like, right, they're so diverse. And you can create just a handful. It doesn't even have to be that fleshed out. You can make it vague, but at least make there be some amount of choice that you can pick between, but yeah. But oh well. I mean, even when I made the 5 origins, like, I mean, that's still not enough in my mind. And I wish it could be fleshed out definitively. Like, I wish I knew enough to, like, say the things I'm saying to my guys, but even I'm not 100% positive. Like, I'm calling the Eastern Kingdom Albahi. I don't know if it's actually called Albahi, but it's like the verbiage when I'm reading the lore sounds like it was a kingdom and not a city. But I don't really know. It could have been a state, like a province, and that isn't clear at all. Because we're told that there was a southern king, like, you know, with the Nazir video, right? We're told repeatedly there's an eastern kingdom. We're also told he's from the south. Man, these guys are really hungry. But yeah, so it's like, right, we're told that there's an eastern kingdom. We're told that he's from the south. It's like we're told these different things and all. But it's like we don't really know. So it's like I kind of have to guess. And then on top of that, I have to feed me. Exactly. But then it's like, right, on top of that, I have to not only guess that, but I also have to guess what happened to Albahi after the Red Death. They don't tell you. And it's like, if somebody wants to be from the Mediterranean, from the East, from Africa, and if that's their origin, you're going to have to explain what is Albahi, where is it, like, what is going on here? Why, like, where did they go? Did they go to Avalon? Did any of them go to Avalon? Did they thrive? Did they die out? And that isn't explained an ounce, right? I don't see that. So it's like, for me, I mean, you know, I essentially made my assumption. I know that the Queen left. I assume that the Shah left. It never said that, but my assumption is that the Shah left, the Queen left. So my best guess is like, you know, hey kid, we're talking about Tainted Grail. Bam, 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 bam. Dude, it is so late. Did you have a long day? I know. I was gonna go off soon, but I keep talking to Masha. In fairness, a lot of settings have things that are more niche and thus not explained in depth. Yeah. Yeah, I know, like, I feel like I can give them excuses. But at the same time, it is a lot of work for the DM. Yeah. Yeah, but it's like, right, I don't like the sheer amount of work that the DM has to do, I guess. Because it does remind me of just like, again, if I didn't know Tainted Grail, I would probably feel like I'm creating the entire world, and that's what I have to do. Like it's, what is nice about D&D or games like that is that there are obviously some gaps, but there's a reservoir of knowledge that you can fall back on, so you know what's going on. But you can create a whole world that isn't in what is the world of Baldur's Gate called? I don't remember. Uh, for I don't remember. Not Ferelden. That's Dragon Age. I don't remember, but it's like it doesn't have to be the world that is in D&D. Forgotten Realms, yeah. But it's like, right, it doesn't have to be that. Stuffed chicken? Soulmate. Stego buddy. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, there was a dino. Yeah, that's the dino one. Yeah. Power cell? Rad slimes? Love it. They don't like beach balls. No way. Who likes beach balls? Everything but the sword coast, actually. Forgot. Yeah. You're playing the superhero Lego game? Oh, they're pink. How is that one going? Big rock. Nightlight. Nice. What's the boom? The boom wants something that explodes, right? Bomb ball. Nice. Hunter slimes would love to pretend to murder it, man. Beat the story and did a bunch of side content and says I'm only like 90% done. Man. But you're having fun, which is the important thing. Oh yeah. Area cleanup? Wait, what? Transfer items in this expansion to Deckurizer. Interesting. Alright, I should probably end it, actually. By the way, I actually have a fair bit to do tomorrow morning. I probably talked too long, but this was relaxing. Too bad Clockwork couldn't make it. I don't know. He was the one that suggested this. He must have gotten busy. Alright. The power supply. But yeah, I do need to end this because I do need to do a bunch of stuff tomorrow for the video. I already recorded, but the bulk of the editing is tomorrow. I do need sleep. I was saying to Potato that I don't think I've been able to rest. Let's see here. Because yesterday was like crazy busy, and then I had D&D. But it was like this super long drawn out fight. So it was always, and also it's like, right, it's a pretty big table, and since I guess I'm the responsible one, the DM was recruiting me for help running a lot of the monsters for him. So I wasn't exactly Rastly, I was helping him out. But anyways, so it's like, right. Ooh, look. Gold. Very cool. The 7Z rewards. But yeah, but anyways, I was just saying to her that I was very, very busy. But yeah, I'm gonna be ending it here. I am tired. And yeah, I don't know where Potato went. I was hoping that she'd be here, but well, she said that she got busy with the schedule. Maybe she had fun with it. But yes, she ghosted. But yeah. Yeah, she could be a slut potato. Yeah, we added the ghost tomato. I thought it's also perfect for October. So yeah, I like it. It is pretty great. Yeah. One day maybe we'll get 7. I think that we need yet another member to make it so. I don't remember exactly how many more I need, but yeah, I believe I need a couple more. But yeah, but anyways, I'm gonna be heading out. It was nice seeing you, kid. I'm sorry that I'm leaving now and it's so late, but thanks for hanging out, and thank you so much for hanging out, Masha. You are the bomb. Yep, Cat Tomato. He's there. He's my fave. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna be heading out. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate you all. And yeah, I will probably be streaming tomorrow, same time, doing some Tainted Grail stuffs. And yeah. Yes. Yes, I do thank your inner clock for being broken. But yeah, see you later. Thanks for hanging out. Bye bye, guys.